Muchachos y muchachas, the dirty deeds of Diddy. Ever since this indictment made light last week, the internet has been going wild. Internet sleuths are digging up all of these old artifacts, including video content of interviews, podcasts, comments, just, random things that P. Diddy has made an appearance in. And now that we know what we know, in summary of the indictment, at the very least, we now can take his comments, his podcasts, his interviews with a much darker tone. With that being said, there was a recently resurfaced interview of Conan O'Brien back in 2002 when he did interview P. Diddy on his show, and he came to a point of the segment where he asked Diddy about his parties. Now, as you may know or may not know, the P. Diddy parties are a big controversy right now because of the details that have come out of the indictment describing such things such as the, Diddy associates and employees coordinating this whole thing called a freak off and, ordering all of these things such as narcotics and, sex workers and doing these things for days, needing IV services afterwards. It's a whole thing. If you guys want more information, I actually went through the highlights of the indictment in a previous video. You can check that out. But anyway, we got to shape up this commentary because it does seem dark. Now, Conan actually asked P. Diddy about his parties and what makes his parties. Let's take a listen to some of these details.
What you need to do. Women, beautiful women, of course.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful men for the ladies, of course.
Wouldn't it be better if there weren't beautiful men there? There were just a lot of beautiful women and then just the guy?
No. You have to make. There's enough ladies to go around. You have to give the ladies what they need too. You have to take care of your women.
Take care of the ladies. Okay,
ladies, yeah.
Gotcha. That's good.
Can't force the situation.
Right. What about?
Can't force a square peg into a round hole.
That's the story of my life, my friend.
Okay, you need that.
I wish you had told me that a long time ago.
Well, I'm here now, brother. It's not too late. We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just
Plurals.
different blend. You need the ladies. You need the booze.
Okay, so really quick, I just want to emphasize what P. Diddy is emphasizing on, which is alcohol, right? So he's making light of it, making a joke, alcohols, plural. I do want to remind you guys that there were multiple witness accounts of P. Diddy's former bodyguard and Lil Rod's now famous lawsuit that really brought upon a lot of details to the light, where there were specific allegations of P. Diddy, basically employing his associates to spike the drinks. And I believe that it was alleged by one party, either Lil Rod or the former bodyguard, that the juice itself was actually spiked. So you think, attending one of these parties, one of the first things that you would think is to check the alcohol for that nefarious content, but actually they were doing the juices, right? So I find that piece really dark now looking at this interview.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No.
What?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this, like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
So he jokingly talks about locking the doors. He talks about the ladies right before it. And then it's, one would think that this is like a lighthearted joke, but the fact that P. Diddy accentuates that comment with it's kind of kinky, it does give a lot more context, in my personal opinion, to what he was actually talking about, which in the context and in the theme of what we know through the indictment, through the previous lawsuits, a lot of women were alleged to be held against their will, okay? Sick.
Yeah, rock with me, but just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat? You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, even that detail is very creepy because him knowing the, you know, the chemistry and the anatomy of the environment, if you fix a certain climate within a room, within their, you know, their party atmosphere, that is going to somehow affect the alcohol. And mind you, again, because of what's alleged with the additional substances, you know, being in the alcohol, that maybe that would move things along faster. And I also do want to mention, just as an added, you know, peppering, I guess, allegation or what's part of the indictment. Okay, so I just want to preface what I'm about to say with Conan O'Brien is asking P. Diddy about his parties in a general sense. With that being said, I don't know that every single one of his parties, whether it was like a pre-award show, Emmy, you know, whatever party or after party, if every single one of these contained these dark, you know, these dark themed parties, right? But I will say that I find it interesting that they are talking about the contents that match a lot of these details in the indictment about the freak-offs, and then they drop the names of these particular celebrities. Not saying that these celebrities are implicated or that they participated in any dark activities. I just find it interesting. It was actually mentioned the other day, I believe by multiple news sources, I'll just throw one on the screen, that there was this essence of silence from celebrities, this essence of, I guess, fear being associated with Diddy, and the fact that a lot of these celebrities haven't made a statement does speak a lot of volumes. So the names that he's going to mention, just keep that in mind, that I don't know that every single one of these parties were as dark as the indictment alleges in certain scenarios, or if these were just normal celebrity parties. Well, and here's the thing, I don't know what a normal celebrity party even looks like or what it is, right?
Oh, I mean, this guy would have been invited. I didn't know he was in town. I had a big birthday party downtown at Cipriani's, and we had everybody from Muhammad Ali to Magic Johnson, Naomi Campbell, Martha Stewart, a whole eclectic group. Oh, yeah, Martha.
Was Martha Stewart getting all sweaty?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. She
Sexy.
So with that, I just wanted to show you guys that these previous interviews where, you know, P. Diddy probably never thought this day would ever come for him, that his days would ever look like this. It shows the, I guess, the confidence and the cockiness that he had within the dynamic of his power in his circle of Hollywood and the music industry. And now it's coming back to bite him in the butt. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you seen this interview before? What do you think about it as you see it? And do you get the same vibes that I get? Like, are you coming up with the same sort of assessments? If you have any additional assessments, also comment those in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.